If you're considering the Yoshihiro VG-10 8.25 Inch Gyuto, stick around because I'm about to reveal some surprising truths you won't find in typical reviews. This knife promises top-tier Japanese craftsmanship, a VG-10 core with Damascus layering, and a supposedly sharp, versatile blade. But here's what surprised me. It's not all smooth cutting and unbeatable value. In fact, some aspects might make you rethink before hitting that buy button. I'm here to give you the honest, no-fluff review, including some little-known issues and things you absolutely need to know before adding this knife to your kitchen arsenal. So if you're a home cook, aspiring chef, or even a pro looking for a reliable judo, keep watching because we're diving deep into performance, design, and whether this knife justifies that $175 price tag. First, let's talk expectations. VG-10 steel is often heralded as a fantastic choice for kitchen knives. It's a premium stainless steel known for sharpness retention and corrosion resistance. Combine that with the 46 layers of Damascus steel folded around the core, a signature technique that's traditionally prized for beauty and durability, and you'd expect a blade that's incredibly functional and visually stunning. Plus, the 8.25-inch blade size hits a sweet spot for many cooks, versatile enough for veggies, meat, and fish. The octagonal ambrosia wood handle also stands out. It's lightweight, ergonomic, and supposed to feel like an extension of your hand. Pretty sweet, right? But here's the twist. Despite all these impressive specs, the real-world experience falls a bit short in certain areas. One thing that's not always obvious until you actually use the Yoshihiro Judo is maintenance. It carries a hardness rating of 60 HRC, meaning it should hold an edge well if properly cared for. However, VG-10 steel requires sharpening with water whetstones only, which might be a deal-breaker if you're used to quick fixes with conventional sharpeners. This knife demands respect and a bit of a learning curve. Think of it like a Tamagotchi, high maintenance but rewarding if you put in the effort. Also, it's hand wash only and needs immediate drying, especially after contact with acidic foods. Forget this and you'll invite rust or staining. Not ideal for those who want to grab and go kitchen partner. But what about the cutting performance itself? The hammered Damascus blade is designed to reduce food stickiness, which is excellent because nobody enjoys their onion slices flinging everywhere like confetti from a party. The edge is razor sharp out of the box and excels in slicing through soft and medium vegetables and boneless meats with buttery smoothness. However, attempting tougher jobs like cutting through bones, frozen foods, or nutshells would quickly dull the blade or risk chipping. This is not your heavy-duty cleaver in disguise. It's a precision tool meant for finesse. So if you envisioned smashing through a turkey bone or crushing walnuts in one go, you're barking up the wrong tree. Now let's talk about balance and comfort because no matter how sharp your blade, an uncomfortable handle can ruin your cutting rhythm and lead to hand fatigue. The Yoshihiro's ambrosia wood octagonal handle is lightweight and ergonomically shaped, which does feel comfortable in the hand. But for some users, especially those with larger hands, the octagonal shape may feel a bit narrow or awkward after prolonged use. I mean, it's not like baking a cake. Comfort matters when you're chopping for an hour. Picture this. You're trying to julienne carrots for that fancy salad, and halfway through, your fingers are sending an SOS. Some reviewers have noted this, so if you have big mitts, try it out or expect to adjust your grip frequently. Another detail worth mentioning is the included saya sheath, made from natural magnolia wood. It's not just for show. It actually protects the blade from damage and helps maintain its edge when stored. Plus, it adds a touch of elegance when the knife is not in use. If you're into aesthetic presentation or love traditional Japanese tools, this sheath is a big plus. Although, some users found it a bit tight, making blade insertion a little tricky at first. It's like that fancy pair of jeans that looks perfect but needs a few good stretches. So, who exactly is this knife for? If you're a culinary enthusiast or a professional who appreciates the subtleties of Japanese cutlery and has the patience for proper maintenance, this can be a game changer. Its sharpness, beauty, and versatility are impressive if you treat it with the care it demands. However, if you're looking for a low-maintenance, all-purpose workhorse that can withstand rough kitchen abuse without batting an eye, this might not be your best bet. Think of the Yoshihiro VG-10 Gyuto more like a finely tuned race car than a pickup truck. Still curious? Let's sprinkle in a quick joke to lighten things up because knives and humor are a rare cut of content. Why don't knives tell secrets? Because they can't keep their edge. Alright, moving on. The Damascus pattern on this knife isn't just for show, it's forged and hammered with precision. This layering technique makes the blade tough and resistant to wear. Plus, it gives every knife a unique, almost hypnotic pattern. But as beautiful as it is, be prepared to hand wash and dry it immediately every time. That maintenance tip isn't a suggestion. It's more like a lifestyle if you want your knife to look and perform at its best for years. One final twist before we wrap up. Unlike some knives that get dull after a month or two, the VG-10 core means you'll have a razor edge for a decent amount of time, provided you refine your sharpening technique. The edge angle is double-edged, making it versatile. The sharper edge enhances slicing precision, perfect for chefs who demand exact cuts. But beware, sharpening requires a water whetstone, no shortcuts or electric sharpeners. If you're not into that, this knife's stellar sharpness will fade faster than a TikTok trend. A quick tip for potential buyers: don't just take my word for it. Many chefs love this knife for its feeling of balance and excellent edge retention, and with a 4.7 rating on Amazon, it's clear it's a crowd pleaser. Yet the few lower ratings highlight issues with handle comfort and higher maintenance expectations. You have to weigh these against what you need most in your kitchen tools. So in conclusion, should you buy the Yoshihiro VG-10 8.25-inch Gyuto? If you want a beautiful, sharp, versatile Japanese chef's knife for slicing, dicing, and making your meal prep feel special, and you're committed to proper care and sharpening routines, this knife is an excellent investment. It elevates everyday cooking tasks with its craftsmanship and cuts beautifully once you get the hang of care and maintenance. Plus, it comes with that elegant saya sheath and a handcrafted octagonal handle that feels right at home in skilled hands. But if you want a low-fuss, heavy-duty steel that can handle frozen foods, bones, or rough chopping without a second thought, you might want to look elsewhere. This is a specialist's knife, precise and sharp, not a brute force kitchen companion. By the way, speaking of knives, why did the tomato turn red? Because it saw the salad dressing. Last one, if you ever drop your Yoshihiro, remember, that's not butter you hear, it's the knife cutting through your kitchen floor. Just kidding, the hammer-forged Damascus blade is actually pretty tough. Ready to upgrade your kitchen with the Yoshihiro VG-10 8.25-inch Gyuto. Check out the best price on Amazon with the link in the description below. Give your meals the edge they deserve with this iconic Japanese chef's knife, and make food preparation not just easier, but more enjoyable and elegant. Thanks for watching and happy cooking.